John 4:26. Lege aute ha Jesus, ego eimi, ha lalon soi. Here Jesus responds to the Samaritan woman. We read, Jesus said to her. Notice again we have that narrative or historical present, especially with verbs of speech. Very high frequency of that in the Gospel of John as we change speakers to have the narrative or historical presence. So Jesus said to her, very literally here, I am, or implied, I am he, right? Of course, this language of I am, it's very hard not to hear an allusion to God's self-revelation of himself in Exodus 3, especially in the Gospel of John. But it can also mean just it is I, or I am he. But this is we might say a pregnant construction. It's a construction which seems to be alluding beyond just simple self-designation. Jesus said to her, I am. And then we have a restatement of who the I is, right, appositionally, the one speaking to you. The one speaking to you. It is interesting, isn't it, that lege is frequently used to introduce the content of speech, and laleo is frequently used just to report the fact of speech without giving the specific content. That certainly fits in this verse. What is lalon? Well, hopefully you recognize that as coming from the verb laleo. You also see it's a verbal thing with an article in front. You say, oh yeah, that's going to be a participle probably, isn't it? That's the most common participle ending, I imagine, in John's writings, that own ending. And the article does a whole lot of the work for you. This is a nominative masculine singular participle, just a present active participle. It's substantive, right? The person speaking, the one speaking, he who is speaking. And it's appositional to this nominative form here. Who is the I? The I is the one who is speaking to you.